Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am in Walmart's grocery pickup bay, waiting for my groceries. I wasn't going to start recording yet, but they said it could be a few minutes. There are cars ahead of me, so I thought I'd turn the camera on. After I'm done picking up here, I am going to Dollar Tree to get my mother some chocolates because I'm visiting her today. And I was going to just record there, but I'm going to start right now. It is a mega hot. I don't know how long I can take it with the AC not running, but I hate to record with the AC because it makes noise, and even windows open make noise. Let me see, though, if there's any air. There is a breeze, so we'll have to put up with, I was going to say squeaking birds. Birds don't squeak. What do they do? Tweeting birds? That doesn't sound right. Chirping birds? I like chirping. And there's traffic. What is up? I actually had a list of things to talk about, and that list is home because I forgot it. Today is a Tuesday, and I'm going to be very busy. I'm doing this. I am visiting my mother. I usually stay there about an hour. I would like to get some penny auctions up. Is there any reason that person has to scare me? I don't know. You know, just the same old shit that I always do. Fabric, stuff like that. And I went to Goodwill yesterday to drop some stuff off all by myself. My first trip there all alone. I went... Jesus, God, do you have to say hi to people and scare me? Okay, windows have to go up because that's stressing me out big time.
Because your chance to guess how much...
Shoot, I hate when the radio goes on because I don't want music to play because then I can lose monetization, because I've done that, I believe, twice where I had the radio on and didn't realize that because YouTube could hear the music. I lost monetization because of copyrights. Okay, so, oh my God, it is so hot. I have no clue what I was talking about, and I can't edit because I'm in my car. I think I was talking about Goodwill. I went for the first time all alone. I'm so weird. Why are my windshield wipers up? I am so glad that I don't have that guy. He is too talkative.
How about my neighbors they really like to let him off? Or I have to work the day off?
Now see, you know, I know he's very friendly and being nice and all that stuff, but it's just I can't take it. Oh my God.
Also, you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Oh my God. This was fun. It's fun when I have you with me, and I can be neurotic on camera. I don't know. All right, I'm shutting you off. I'm going to Dollar Tree. There won't be any shade there, but there really isn't here. I'm not under the awning thing. I'll see you at Dollar Tree. I don't see shade anywhere. I almost thought of going into my driveway because there should be shade there now that there's leaves on trees. But I'm going to try recording, and I have the AC on very low just to give me some air. It's 90. Yesterday was hotter, but it's humid. Oh my God, I have so many things suddenly to tell you about. First of all, I'm going to show you my mini haul. But first of all, while I was in Dollar Tree, frightened by everything, an employee comes rushing down an aisle and in a very loud voice, and she used actual first names. I'm going to make up names. She was like, "Where's Debbie? Where's Debbie?" And somebody says, "I don't know, she should be here somewhere." It's another employee, and she says, "Her son Connor just got into an accident." And I thought that was odd that you would blurt that out so loud that even I heard it. I mean, I would say anyone in the store heard that. It's not a big Dollar Tree. And I just would be sad if that was my son in an accident and that was blurted out to absolute strangers and the other employees before I was told. I don't know. I just thought that was odd. And that person is probably somebody like me. She was very nervous, filled with anxiety over this news that she just somehow got by phone or whatever. And, you know, she just did that without thinking. I have to remember that, you know, people just blurt because I'm a blurter. Okay, let me show you what I got. Cannot believe these. I never had pork rinds really in my whole life. I didn't even know they were a real pork rind. I thought there was just something manufactured to look like that. Like, you know, you can buy the onion ring things that are in the chip aisle, like Funny-O's or something like that. And you know, they're not onion rings. But being carnivore, I learned about it. And I tried a plain one once and didn't care for it much. But then some of the flavors, they have sugar, so I stay away from those. But the hot ones don't, or the sugar is so incredibly minimal. This one, I don't even see. Oh, sugar is way down on the list. There's probably 10 things before it. And total sugar's 0%. And that's how little they are. They had these, and I bought a bag. And then I knew Derek was coming, and he likes hot, spicy pork rinds. So I came back and I bought all the rest they had, which was just 10 bags. And Derek loved them. And I wanted to buy a whole bunch and send him a whole box of these because he doesn't know if he can get them. I'll wait and see if he can get them. But they're brims and they're red hot. And I picked up 5 bags, which will last me a long time because what I do is I take the plain pork rinds that have nothing added and I mix them in a bag or a container with some of these, and enough of this seasoning goes on the other ones so that, you know, I can eat more of the just plain ones without all that shit in them because I don't like to have a lot of additive things, seasonings and stuff like that. Now, I'm not a snacker, but I will eat these with my meal. Like, I'm going to be living off hamburger patties again for a while, and I'm tired of cooking steaks. I'm going to go with hamburger patties, and I like to have some pork rinds while I'm eating that. That's like my, you know, my side dish. And if I am, you know, in a mood very late at night and I don't feel like cooking, then sometimes I will have what's easy. Maybe some sandwich meat, or I might scramble some eggs and have some pork rinds. All right, that's, oh yeah, so what else did I get? So I got 5 bags of these babies. And then I stocked up a little bit for my mother because, you know, I don't have to make as many trips. She hasn't had these in a long time. She loves these Swiss roll cake things, and I can give her how many she wants when I visit, and then I just take the rest home. I got her a little bag of the mini Milky Ways, her favorite chocolate. I got her 2 boxes of the caramels that she loves so much. Caramel peanut clusters and peanut crisp clusters. I got her 2 boxes, so if she only wants one right now, I will bring her the other one later, or I can always drop it off. And she loves gummy candies. Her favorite is orange, but these are peach. She likes peach, and they feel so soft, so I got her a bag like that. Now, I will be going home before I go there, so I can get some little plastic bags and stuff, so I can sort this as she wants. You know, if she only wants a few of this or a few of that. That's all I got. Back at Walmart, I was saying that I went for my first Goodwill run all by my lonesome. I went, the very first time was with Skylar, and just Skylar. Derek wasn't here yet, and it went okay. I had Skylar there to talk me through it, and but then after that, all the Goodwill runs were just Derek and Skylar. I would stay home and get more stuff ready for a dump run or things like that. And we were a really good team. I can't believe how much we got done in the short amount of time that we actually spent doing those things, because, you know, Derek and Skylar did other things. They went to beaches, and, you know, they just took off. I stayed home because, you know, I just wanted to stay home. So I went alone yesterday, and I was nervous, and I was upset about some life shit, and my head hurt, and I shouldn't have been even on the road. I was very preoccupied. My mind was on all kinds of other things, but I wanted to go because my car was pretty much full. I did a pretty good job of finding things to put in the car, plus Derek and I had packed some boxes in the cellar that never made it. There wasn't room, and I was like, I don't care, because I'll be able to bring those things. So I got those things, and I went. And my only thing is, everything went good. They took everything I had, but I talked the whole fucking time, like that guy at Walmart. And that's when I hear people talking like that. It's like, it drives me crazy, and I think it's because it reminds me of myself, how I sound. But that guy seemed to be making a conversation. I just blurt shit, and I hate it. So I'm going to chalk that one up to just the first time I went there alone, and the next time I go to Goodwill, I am going to try to be silent. Hello, thank you. Those are words I can use, but I don't want to explain every little thing that I'm giving them like I have to. Either, like, oh, this is 2 parts. They belong together. I didn't have a box or a bag that it makes me sick. I cringe all the time. Oh my God. And that doesn't really sound too cringeworthy. But it is for somebody like me who, is just suffers from great anxiety, and everything causes me to be more anxious than I should be, and everything sounds completely like blown out of proportion to me, I'm sure. But, it's just like in some of the videos I record, I feel like when I am done recording that I need to delete that, because I feel like I'm coming across as the biggest bitch in the world, and that everyone is going to leave me, and I convince myself of that. And the woman whose son was in an accident just came out to collect carts, so apparently it was not a serious accident, because I don't think she'd still be at work, so that's good. I just watch it back when I'm editing. I don't watch my videos after I edit anymore, unless it's something that I have to go back to see if it's the right video that I'm about to talk about in another video. But I'll be like, that wasn't that bad. And I think it's because I feel so bad or in such a rage or so anxious while I'm recording that I feel like everybody knows how I feel, and that it's visible. And by, just the few things that I say that might come across as negative or as a rant, I feel like they are hearing me scream, because I'm screaming in my head, but you can't hear what's in my head, and you can't know what's in my brain, or you can't feel what I'm feeling. So sometimes I don't think I come across as that bad, but then there'll be people who will, say, oh, you're a bitch. And I'm just like, okay, I was right. I'm a fucking bitch. So I don't know where I was going with this. Anyway, I'm just, like I said, that's just the way I am. And I'm going to try to do better at Goodwill and not talk like the Walmart guy, but Is there anything else? I don't know that there is. I hope to get a couple penny auctions up, or at least one today. I would like to do one dump run. It all depends how I feel after after I visit my mother. And, if it's like, I don't know, that doesn't tire me out, but it can drain me mentally, because it's like a whole hour that I'm not working. That's what I prefer to do. Ooh, I want to do the next step for my podcast, and I have decided, and Derek said, yes, you can do that. I was having trouble with a trailer, like 3 minutes of explaining what I'm going to do. I'm having trouble because I'm not sure what I'm going to do, and it's very weird for me to talk not on camera, and I feel like my expressions, my gestures are all part of you know, not really why people watch, but it's all part of it for me. And I think just my voice, it's different, you know, it's a whole different thing. But I'm going to pull some sounds that I have made, not sounds that are in like the public domain or, you know, free with attribution, stuff like that. Sounds that I actually made on videos that I recorded for ASMR and put a sound video on my podcast. And he says, no, you don't need a trailer. You know, it's just for people to know. I'm sweating, it's dripping. It's just for people to know what your channel is about. But he says, if you want to do that just to get started, you can do that. So I need to create a thumbnail, a cover art, and I need to pull that sound and see how I do that. And I will be recording that. And then after that, that's pretty much going to wrap that up. I might, you know, give you some tips as to if you ever join Podbean, because you can change your URL. And I was glad to know that because it just used part of my email address and I didn't like that. So I found out how to change that. So, and then, you know, we'll wrap that up and then we'll just see, you know, how I do, if I enjoy a podcast. And it'll take me a while to get used to that. And I would like to talk on a podcast, but, you know, again, I just have to figure out what I want to talk about, and I have to get used to talking without doing this all the time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. Bye!